Sports. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. And for Phoenix, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here's Richards. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
He's so dynamic with the ball. Durant showing his versatility with that dish.
And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Team's foul. Ellis. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's Phoenix. Pass to Richards.
And just to contest, a big man like Valanciunas putting a hand up makes that shot incredibly difficult.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's DeRozan, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. That one falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space.
Look at that. And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And this is why you want to involve Bradley Beal in the pick and rolls. Really good execution there.
Valanciunas sets a screen for LaVine. Drills it from outside. LaVine's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
No good from Booker. Kings leading now by 5. There's a screen by Murray. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
LaVine looking around. Uses the glass to finish the lane. He has 7.
And good job by LaVine fighting for that position.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 7-point differential.
Kings foul. Ellis. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Durant. Oh, and that one had the right spit on it, and it is good.
And that's the shot that makes Kevin Durant. He's so special from the mid-range.
Greg, in the process to bring in all their stars, the Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft.
Oh!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And the shot goes in. Levine's got 11 points.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
34 seconds left to play here in the first. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Overdone. Here's Valanciunas. And Devin Booker pulls it down. And it's done in the corner. Back to Booker. Here's KD. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Richards in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And that's where Jonas is going to do most of his damage. Down low, playing physical, and knocking guys around.
Booker against Ellis. Shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Booker's got his first basket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Out to DeRozan. Launches it. Rebound by the Suns. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop.
Booker with quickness in transition. A guy with that kind of shot getting loose out in the break, that could be trouble.
Back to Murray. Outside Levine. Murray is screen on Dunn. Back to Murray. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. Suns trail by 6. Booker outside. It's Durant on the wing. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
The Kings leading. Ellis with it. On the wing, Levine. Ellis with the screen for Levine. Back to Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Murray, no good.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are, and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
Booker going to work inside.
Booker has every shot that you could possibly imagine. Incredibly skilled at scoring that ball.
And it's Ellis penetrating. DeRozan inside. Defended by Booker. DeRozan. That's good.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
There's a screen. Back to Richards. Outside for Durant. From deep. Rebound by the Kings. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. The 3, and the 3 ball is good. And now a 4-point Kings lead.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
KD finds Booker. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Booker's got 9.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Dunn shot's good. And the Suns lead by 1.
Well, known for his scoring, there are times when Bradley Beal can be that off-ball playmaker.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Inside, here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Beal against Levine. Ellis outside. There's the triple. He can't get that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Sacramento up by 1. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for Sacramento, Jay Crowder out there with Monk. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Sabonis. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sabonis has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Kings. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned in the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, you're just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. They set the pick. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Hey, Brent, you spent a bunch of your career as a scoring guard off the bench. A lot like Malik Monk.
Well, not quite like Malik Monk, but this guy has been unbelievable. The way that he changes the pace of the game with scoring. It reminds me of a younger version of Jamal Crawford, who obviously won 3 Six-Man of the Year titles. This guy is so explosive and so confident. He has leaned into the role of being a difference maker as a six-man.
O'Neal against Monk. Pass to LaRavia. Sabonis at the elbow. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 9. To the inside. Plumlee, and he can't stop the run as he misses. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Monk against Allen. And then Monk with the jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Allen against Sabonis. Out to Lee for 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Screen by Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Kings.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Pass to Allen. From past the arc. Bull can't hit. Sacramento leading by 10. Miles gets to Monk. 1:33 left to play in the third. It's good on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? The kick out to O'Neal. A basket good off the assist from Allen. O'Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And then Monk with the dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's O'Neal with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Allen against Monk. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he drives in. And then Monk with the jam.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? And when he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Here's DeRozan. And here's Levine. Murray is screen on Lee. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done. In at the 3, the small forward. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 9. Over to the wing. Here's Durant. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Al Levine. DeRozan surveying the D. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Kings lead by 11.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Murray finds Ellis. Buries the long-range jumper. Ellis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved. And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Nice move. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 9 points for Keegan Murray.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And that one's good. Richard.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And so Ellis will bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to Levine. Murray is screen on dime. Levine dishes to Murray. Done with some nice D. Suns trail by 14. There's Beal with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
You got to get out on Beal. He's just too dangerous as an outside shooter.
DeRozan passes to Murray. Ellis outside. Valanciunas dishes to Ellis. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Suns, they trail by 11. DeRozan, that's good.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
And Booker kicks to KD. It doesn't go for him. Sacramento leading by 14. DeRozan with a screen for Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Kicks it out to Ellis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And the Kings lead by 17. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Kings.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Here's Booker. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
At the line for Phoenix.
Devin Booker insisting on finishing what he started. That's a great and one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
And here are the Kings now. The lead is 15. Here's DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
For 3, Ellis. Kevin Durant with the rebound. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Green. So the Houston starting five. Tari Eason is out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Dylan. Power it home!
Oh, wow!
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Durant surveying the D. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Eason pulls it in. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Thompson passes to Şengün. They get the rebound on the wing. Green. Shot clock at 6. Bradley Beal puts it in.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Booker for 3. He can't hit that time. Here's Eason. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Booker against Thompson. Richards with a screen. Booker for 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Eason. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Eason's gotten his second bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Şengün. Outside for Green. Brooks outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
For 3, Durant. The Rockets pull it in.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Beal against Green. Şengün, a screen on Booker. And here is Green. Durant pulls it in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. We talked about how Alperon Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Outside, Green from deep three-point land. Richards pulls it in. Suns trail by 4. Beal surveying the D. On the take, the kick to Durant. Launches a 3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Şengün. The 3. No good that time. Outside Durant. Here he goes. And it's slammed in by Durant.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last and enjoy it for as long as you can.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Tari Eason, Thompson out there with Green. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Outside, Green. 4-3. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
He launches a 3. That's good from Eason on the assist by Green. Eason's got 7.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's
Whoa! Kevin Durant, nasty.
Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Done. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside, Green. Tries to break his ice. Oh, Green just explodes to the rim.
When Green turns on the speed, watch out. Blew by the defense on the drive that time.
For 3, Booker. Can't get it to drop. Thompson with some nice D. Outside for Brooks. He takes it in. Here's Thompson. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Green going at the D. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Suns trail by 3. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Şengün, the screen. Here's Green. Green rising up.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Crafty finish by Booker, a walking bucket. Devin can beat you so many different ways.
Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And he's able to get it back. Durant against Eason. Second shot opportunity. Durant, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Eason against Beal. Now Şengün. Still no points. Out to Thompson. Going inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Booker with it. He's against Eason. Outside Durant. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Durant. The Rockets lead by 4. Now here's Green. He's got 13. It's hauled in by Beal. Here we go, all alone. He's all alone. And then Beal with the dunk.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Bol out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Damian Lee. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Allen in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Allen attacking. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Well, the Rockets' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
There's a screen by Bol. Here's Allen. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Allen, no good on the free throw. And the Rockets with possession here. Here's Whitmore. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Whitmore's got 6.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Up top, Allen. Whitmore defending. The offensive rebound. Tipped away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Whitmore. Takes a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. That shot is good by O'Neal.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Green. Back to Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Allen. Smith outside. Drains the triple. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Oh, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Allen can't get it to go. The Rockets lead by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Whitmore with it. He's against Allen. Out to the right wing. Back to Whitmore. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Outside Whitmore, 5 on the clock. O'Neal pulls it in. Suns trail by 3. Allen with it. Green picks him up. Allen attacking. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
For the lead. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Ahead, here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
For 3, Allen. Here's Plumlee. Allen outside. Pass to Bowl for the tie. It's hauled in by Houston. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Smith. Takes it inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, just effortless on his drives. I mean, Smith is such a smooth finisher. Very agile for a guy with his size.
Allen outside. Here's the 3. Here's Bowl. And finished off by Bowl.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, Huff. When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they...
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Houston leading by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Houston, Thompson out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center spot. Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
The Rockets lead by 3. Green with the ball. Outside for Brooks. Back to Green. Knocked loose. Brooks drives in. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks's game.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Richards, and he dunks it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
2 points. That one goes.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Şengün finds Thompson. Şengün, he's open. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 5.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
3-pointer. Şengün can't get that one to fall. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Richards with a screen. Here's Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't miss. Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And here's Green from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. For 3, Booker. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Deal against Brooks. Outside, Green. Thompson with a screen. 4 on the clock. The floater, and it's Green missing. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Richards. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Here's Easton. The Rockets again can't hit. And Phoenix shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Beal left side. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside, Green. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Brooks. Shot clock at 5. They need this. Richards pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Clock at 6. Booker against Thompson. Booker can't get it to go.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. Thanks for joining us here on 2K's. Could be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. We've got Thompson. Tari Easton is out there with Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Green in at the point guard position. And stolen by Murray. And now Sacramento on the break. Levine for three. Good on the triple.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Rockets on offense. It's a three-point game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And here are the Kings now, following the score by Houston. Here's DeRozan. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Houston now. The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been the lead scorer since he picked up a basketball. For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
DeRozan with it, picked up by Thompson. Levine kicks to DeRozan. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Outside, Levine. 5 on the clock. Murray is screen on Thompson. There's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
To the wing on the left. Fires the three. Şengün, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. And when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
And here is Green after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. LaVine against Green, and the shot goes in. Green's got 7 points.
Making things happen amongst those trees. Green, he's pretty relentless.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Ellis. Takes it inside. Good on the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Stolen by LaVine. Murray scanning the floor. Kick out to Levine. The tray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 11 points in the game.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Now the Kings with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Murray finds Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Fires from way outside. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And the layup. Good by Şengün.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And Levine with the slam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Eason, a screen on Levine. Green. DeRozan with the rebound. Kings leading now by 9. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Eason, a screen on DeRozan. Thompson passes to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
The Kings have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out the basket. Ellis has got his second basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Look, one of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
Ellis surveying the D. Three-pointer. Valanciunas. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sacramento?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Ellis. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Rockets trail by 9. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Shots good by Green.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around him.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Here's Ellis. The Rockets making the shot. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas in the high post. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
And that one drops for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Okay, that's some impressive range from Green. Daring the defense to cover him that far out. Well, look, he can have that.
Here's Ellis. Outside DeRozan. Back to Ellis. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets trail by 5. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Now DeRozan following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. DeRozan with a screen for Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Outside, Levine. Driving the lane. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
Ooh, boy, Zach Levine. Sheesh, that was mean.
Valanciunas against Thompson. Active Valanciunas.
Houston foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
5th team foul.
And the first one drops. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now here's Green. 21 points in the game. Puts up a deep 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Sacramento leading by 9. 50 seconds left in the first half. Valanciunas inside. Working on Tate.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now, here's Şengün. Pass to Eason. Fires top of the key. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Kings have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Outside for Murray. Ellis outside. Outside, Levine. Fires for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Jabari Smith. Whitmore is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And there's Green, and it's Landale in at the 5. And RJ Malik Monk has evolved into an elite bench threat.
Has always had the game for that role.
Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Here's Monk into the lane, and the shot goes down. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you lose.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And then Monk with the dunk.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Monk plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
They get the rebound. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Outside, Sabonis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 14. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Miles with the screen. Down low. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Kings lead by 16.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
He's off on the second. Kings leading now by 15. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. Sabonis' shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Monk, the pass to Lyles. Makes it off the glass. Lyles got 7 points in the game.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Sacramento grabs the miss. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Pass to Sabonis. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. And Crowder slams it in.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Whitmore with it to stop the run. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Three-pointer, nailed from three-point land. Crowder's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Here's Green, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Kings leading now by 22. Monk right side. Pass to Lyles. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Monk outside. Here's Lyles. Uncovered. Yes, that goes in. Lyles got 9 points here in the second half.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
.30 seconds left in the third. Another three for Sacramento.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Monk, no one around him. Another three for Sacramento.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
And so it's Sacramento in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Monk is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Now here's Levine. Here he goes. Outside for Murray. 5 to shoot. And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Here's Thompson. Sacramento grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Levine, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Green missing. And for Sacramento, they're shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. From deep, Ellis. Green with the rebound.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Here's Şengün. Another shot. He lays it in.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Kings. Good D by Thompson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Şengün, that drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Levine kicks to Murray. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Murray against Eason. He takes it in, and the dunk by Eason.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. On the wing, Green. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Deep two from Brooks. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him. So we'll see Zach LaVine go to the line here. That one on Thompson. And the Rockets making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Ellis with it. Now defended by Şengün. On the wing, LaVine. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. DeRozan. No good that time. For Houston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Sacramento.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
He was doing everything. Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
Wow.
Gotta love that one.
Wow.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Brooks against LaVine. Back to Valanciunas. A second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. It was all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sport. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the 1. And the shot goes down. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
Driving inside. Outside LaVine. Second chance shot. And Valanciunas with the lay-in.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Now here's Booker. From deep. Offensive rebound. Richards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Booker after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Oh, got a piece of it. Richards' shot is off. The Kings have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. On the wing, LaVine. For 3. The Suns clear it. Outside Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, B.A., he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks. LaVine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
On the wing, Durant. Defended by Murray. Yep, count it. Durant's got 5 points.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And LaVine, throw it down.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. LaVine in style.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you.
Such a beautiful high-arcing jump shot from Zach LaVine.
Booker, pass to Richards. They swipe it. LaVine against Beal. LaVine attacking. Richards pulls it in.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Beal from outside. Tries again. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
1:16 left in the first. Left side Booker, 6 on the shot clock. The kick to Durant, fires the 3. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Here's Ellis, hounded by Beal. With the drive. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Booker. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist by DeRozan.
Takes great confidence in catch-and-shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
Richards with it. Checked by Murray. Richards' shot is off. The Kings lead by 5. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. LaVine. And the dunk by LaVine.
Oh, what a finish by Zach LaVine. Off his feet in a hurry, folks.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And so he hits both.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Here's LaVine for 3, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. A free-flowing first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Suns. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the 3 spot. LaVine finds DeRozan. Shoots over Booker. Oh, DeRozan getting it done inside.
Well, the unbelievable footwork and touch for DeMar DeRozan, it is on display nightly.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Nice ball movement. Good job by Murray to recognize the situation and create the wide open look.
Here's Booker. What balance from Booker.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Sacramento leading by 4. DeRozan passes to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen. DeRozan outside. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Beal to pass to Durant. And there's a 3-second violation. Sacramento has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Too easy for DeRozan.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Here's Booker. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix, Doris.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation. Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Here's LaVine for 3. They get it back. There's the 3. The triple goes for Levine.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Levine. Valanciunas down low, guarded by Durant. Offensive board. Outside Levine. Murray passes to Levine. Jacks up a three. Sinks the tray. Levine's got 16 points now.
Well, in the screen and roll situation, Zach makes the right decision.
A minute 9 left in the first half of this game.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Levine with a screen on Booker. Valanciunas passes to Levine. From downtown. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Durant against Murray. Poke loose. Pass to Richards. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Valanciunas sets a screen. Levine passes to Murray. Up top, Valanciunas. Outside Levine. Rebounded by Dunn. Right side Durant. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Kings ahead. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Jake Crowder. And it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Monk. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Phoenix with it. It's a 1-point game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
VA, his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
Now here's Allen over Crowder, and Allen gets it to go. Kings trail by 4. Sabonis outside. Here's LaRavia. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. LaRavia's got his first points of the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to O'Neal. Fires from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Now here's Allen. To the middle. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Great open look there. Lee's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Monk. The rebound by Allen. The Suns leading. Pass to O'Neal. This one for three. Knocks down the triple.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Monk. Here's Lyles. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, the rock-solid mechanics of Domantas Sabonis in the catch and shoot.
Monk against Allen. To the inside. And finished off by Bull.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And it's Monk missing. The Suns lead by 3. Deflects the pass. Pass to Bull. Launches it. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Laravia. Here's Lyles. Allen defending. Lyles down low. He's against Allen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Allen drives to the left wing. Outside Bull. Plumlee a screen. Bull down low. Lyles on him. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. 44 seconds left in the third. Here's Monk. And it's in there. Monk's got 8 here in this quarter. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Yes, it's good. And the Suns lead by 1.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Monk. Pass to Laravia. Here's Lyles. Bull covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's the pick. Monk passes to Laravia. Puts one up from 19. Not going to go that time. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Phoenix out in front. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Sacramento has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. On the floor for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That'll put DeMar DeRozan on the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
And Booker with the jam.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Levine. Pass to Ellis. DeRozan, a screen on Beal. DeRozan right side. It's stolen by Dunn. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And Sacramento shooting the rock at 58%. Levine finds DeRozan. And he makes it on the layup. And the Kings lead by 2.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for Phoenix. On the wing, Durant. Six to shoot. The 3 is up. Rebound by Sacramento. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And on the fast break, Murray is a threat. We know he loves cutting through any opposition and getting himself a shot.
Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Levine. Pass to Ellis. On the wing, Levine. Back to DeRozan. Let's go with a 3. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Durant, the pass to Richards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Now here's Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Booker defending. DeRozan against Booker. Outside for Levine. High arcing shot. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Richards. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. DeRozan against Beal. DeRozan gets it to go through the contact.
Oh, my goodness. You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
And he's going for the lob. Durant with it. He's picked up by Levine. Durant against Levine. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Outside Murray. Murray on the offensive. Here's Valanciunas. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And now a 3-point Kings lead.
That's the bucket they needed, and Valanciunas goes and gets it for him. The big man seizes control of the moment.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Screen by Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's in.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Booker with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Here's Booker. The teardrop.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
Pass to Murray. The 3 is up. Misses the tray. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And that's an intentional foul.
Murray, second personal foul. Third team.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Devin Booker, 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
The Kings call timeout. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
Here's Levine for 3. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
It's time for looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's done in at the small forward position. And for the Rockets, Tari Easton is out there with Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. Now both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Outside for Beal. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Rockets now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thanks, David. And Durant gets it to go.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his feet. Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Here's Dunn to the middle, stolen by Brooks.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Thompson outside, pass to Green. Eason, screen on Beal. Shot clock at 5, and it's Green missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Booker.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Green finds Şengün. And the dunk by Eason.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Booker dishes to Beal. Kicks it out to Booker. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Booker against Green. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Here's Booker. The Rockets pull it in.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Here's KD. And again, unable to change momentum here. Brooks against Beal. Brooks outside. The 3. And it's KD with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point game. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Durant sets a screen for Booker. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Eason finds Brooks. Green taking his time here. From the arc. The rebound by Richards.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Green against KD. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Fires away from way outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tari Eason getting it done. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the 3.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Outside, Green. Brooks outside. The three-pointer, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. Booker brings it hard to the rack.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Thompson in the post. Defended by Booker.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
To the inside. And stolen by Thompson. Green against Dunn. The rebound by Richards. Booker the pass to Durant. That one doesn't drop. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Thompson, high post. He's guarded by Booker. And Thompson kicks to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 9.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
KD a screen on Thompson. And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Beal. Over to the left wing. Eason gets a wide open look. And another 3 for Houston.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Booker against Thompson. The drive by Booker. Booker racing in for the shot. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Suns trail by 4. Here's Durant. Oh, Durant gallops in for the slam.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
Eason, a screen on Dunn. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Booker. Whoa! Booker with the bounce.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Lets a floater go. Thompson with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Eason. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, "Let me remind you," with that rejection.
Richards finds Booker. Back to Richards. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Richards got the game tied up here for the Suns. Outside, Green. Pass to Eason. Şengün with the screen for Eason. Another miss by Houston. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Down low, it's deflected and stolen by Eason. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Rockets lead by 2. 5 seconds left in the first half of the game. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Rockets ahead, up by 2. It's time now. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break with third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Tari Eason.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Green. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Whitmore. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Smith. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Smith's got the first basket of the second half here for the Rockets.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Allen dishes the ball. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
In the corner, Tate with it. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Adams with the screen on Allen. Adams right side over Plumlee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
And so Adams nails both of them. Suns trail by 5. Allen surveying the D. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Whitmore. Allen defending. And Ball sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Ball. The drive by Smith. Adams finds Whitmore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adams sets the pick for Whitmore. Another miss by Houston. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Good on the three-point shot. Whitmore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Suns trail by 3. To the left wing, here's Bull. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Smith kicks to Green. Back to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Adams with the screen on Lee. Here's Whitmore. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Bull setting the pick for Allen. Pass to Bull. And the foul on Jason Tate. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making a switch here. Landale's checked in. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. For Houston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And last season, 77% from the line. They can usually get the job done there.
Rockets leading by 6. Now, Whitmore, he has 6. Pass to Landale. And that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Bull sends it back. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Here's Whitmore. And Bull pulls it down. Suns trail by 6. O'Neal on the wing. They grab their own miss, and it's blocked. Houston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Trains the three-pointer. Whitmore's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Allen passes to Bull. It's rebounded by Houston. Out to the wing. Whitmore with it. Working on Plumlee. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. O'Neal from long range. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with it. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Green against Beal. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Out to Brooks. Pass to Green. Rocket 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Eason. Tries again. They kick it out to Green. With 1 on the clock, and it's Green with the jam.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Durant with a screen on Thompson. Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Green in the post. Oh, what a dunk!
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
KD sets the pick for Booker. Devin Booker attacking. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The drive by Green.
Green is so agile. Even when Jalen has the ball in his hands, he can outrun a lot of guys.
KD sets the pick for Booker. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Thompson. And it's Brooks in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And it's Durant missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out to Brooks. Thompson left side. 6 on the shot clock. And Green now, top of the key. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down. And then, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
KD, that's for 2. Green with the rebound. Houston leading by 16. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Green in the high post. He's guarded by Booker. Out in his own on the break.
Nick Richards.
50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Green against Dunn. Outside, Green. On the wing, Thompson. On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Beal. Brooks misses. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. They trail by 14. And then Durant with the jam. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Brooks dishes to Green. From deep three-point territory. Offline. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one.
NBA. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the point. And for Houston, they've got Dylan Brooks. Jalen Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Şengün in at center, filling out the middle. There's the drive. Ellis' shot is off.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And so here's Sacramento following the score by Houston. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game. And it's Houston's ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He's been working with his assistant coaches trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
And Allie, thanks.
Punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Green, the pass to Thompson. Here's Eason. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Ellis. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Back comes Houston in transition. Pass to Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Green.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Ellis passes to LaVine. And here's Valanciunas. Back to LaVine. Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. LaVine. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Murray. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stolen by Thompson. Back comes Houston in transition. It's rebounded by LaVine. And so it's LaVine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Woo! Using electric speed. LaVine just relishes the opportunity to drive through the defense.
And it's tied up with that one. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Now, here's Green. There's the triple. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
Here's DeRozan driving in, and he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, stylish flush by DeRozan, flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Left side Green, and now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Brooks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock.
Love the effort from DeMar DeRozan, making things tough on the shooter.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
1:16 left in the first. Now DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. Nifty move. Pass to Ellis. Fires the three. He buries it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside, Green. Outside, Eason. Can they get it? Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Thompson with it, guarded by Valanciunas. Thompson, no good. The Kings leading. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. LaVine, good.
You got to know LaVine is looking to shoot it whenever he can. I mean, his team depends on him scoring.
Eason, a screen on LaVine. And here's Green from the arc. Rebound by the Kings.
Houston foul.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
Third team foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Kings, Zach LaVine.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Green. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sacramento on top, up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Thompson out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the group starting.
Oh, wow!
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Eason, a screen on LaVine. Green, the pass to Eason. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Back to Eason. Over LaVine. And it comes off the front of the rim. Eason's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Outside LaVine. Oh, just dropping it in. LaVine. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man. You get out of the way.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Pass to Murray. Knocked away. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. Rockets trail by 3. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. On the wing, Green. He's covered by LaVine. Oh, Jalen Green. Serious bounce.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
Here's DeRozan. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Brooks finds Şengün. Now here's Green. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Ellis's shot is off. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. And you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years in their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it yet?
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Levine can't hit.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs. This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Shot by Levine, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Şengün passes to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Green. Thompson with a screen. Three-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 9-point Houston lead.
You know, we talk about the value of size out in backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
DeRozan looks it over. On the wing, Levine. Back to DeRozan. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Thompson into the lane. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Ahmed. I mean, he was just gone.
Pass to Levine. And here is DeRozan. Green covering. DeRozan down low, working on Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Ooh, Murray showing his strength down low.
You're roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Green. Driving to the basket, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green. 8 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Murray. The 3 from Valanciunas. And so it's Houston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime. That is what I'm talking about.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Monk against Green. Here's Laravia. Out to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Counted from distance. Sabonis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So A top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Outside Whitmore. From behind the arc. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Kings trail by 7. Crowder left side. Sabonis with a screen on Tate. And he goes in for the dunk.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Monk with a steal. And he jams it home with authority.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Smith in the high post. Lyles on him. They double him with Monk. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Houston foul. Jock Lundell. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Monk. 7 points in the game. Pass to LaRavia. 5 on the clock. And here's Sabonis. And there's the drive. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And it's now only a 1-point Houston lead. Outside Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Crowder. Here's Whitmore. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
Monk into the lane. Got it. Monk's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Pass to Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Crowder. On the wing, Whitmore, covered by Crowder. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Sabonis. And he converts the layup. Sabonis has got 7.
And that's Sabonis just really sticking with his shot.
Oh, deflected. Here's LaRavia. Whitmore defending. Monk for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Kings.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break. Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Here's Whitmore outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Now here's Monk. He's got 12. Sabonis outside. 4 seconds left. Got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jalen Green. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Screen by Eason. Here's Green. Oh, Green just explodes to the rim.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And here is DeRozan. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. Keegan for 3.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Eason, a screen on Levine. Green against Levine. And he's going to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach.
First team foul. That's all time for your Rockets.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's DeRozan. A big DeRozan jam.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Green with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. And he's going for the oop here. Thompson's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. DeRozan off the bounce. That one falls. And now a 6-point Sacramento lead.
Yeah, this has been DeRozan's signature move for over a decade, creating for himself off the drive.
Outside Eason. Fires for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Sacramento leading by 6. Outside Murray. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray showing he's a capable shooter.
Green against Levine. To win the run. Pass to Sengun. 6 to shoot. Thompson outside. That shot is off. Good D by Murray. Sacramento has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Levine against Thompson. Now here's Valanciunas. He's guarded closely. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's DeRozan. DeRozan right in the heart of the D.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
Eason, a screen on Levine. Green, the pass to Eason. Out to Thompson. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Pass to Sengun. Thompson scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Count it.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
Thompson.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Levine for 3. Fires in the triple.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Brooks, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
And DeRozan, here we go. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Murray, a screen on Brooks. Here's Levine, and Levine, throw it down.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.